Violent images, many too grotesque to put on television, may be sold to children.
I think video games today are quite violent and are based on quite aggressive things.
Well, I think gaming's really bad because it takes up a lot of your time.
Out there, who has the latest games, and if you don't have this kind of game, then you're classified as gay or an amateur or not experienced or whatever.
Video games can be a positive thing if people are playing them as a hobby or something that they do in their spare time.
It can take people away from healthy family relationships.
They're very enjoyable. Some of the games you play you will never do in real life.
It's really bad for the younger generation because they spend all their time on it.
You can just tell that not only is it interrupting him seeing, or our boyfriend seeing us, but it's really getting in the way of their school education. They barely even talk to their parents anymore. It's actually really bad, very time consuming.
Video games today are quite violent and are based on very aggressive sort of subjects.
What the game does is that it normalises violence, it normalises shooting and killing and maiming and injury.
You can kill people, and in the real life you can't really do that.
I don't like losing because it's really hard. I get really angry and I start jumping.
I do feel that he becomes more aggressive, more competitive, because I think the game is quite violent and it gets them quite agitated and they feel invincible.
I get really nervous and frustrated.
Video games are more violent because more people want to play them.
Games that are targeted for boys are more aggressive, army, fighting games. Especially the violent games, and the games that not only involve violence but involve increasing levels and get people very addicted. Yeah, and I'm not really happy with buying my, teenage boy violent video games, and there's not a lot of choice out. They take people away from healthy face-to-face relationships with friends as well.
What you do in games you can't do in real life. It's I don't know, everyone wants to try different things and video games help you do it, I guess.
The way that the females in the video are dressed and the way they behave is not normal behaviour, and it's not the way we dress as women. I don't believe that gaming is a healthy addiction when it is taking up an enormous amount of someone's time, and when it's impacting on their everyday lives, when it's impacting on their relationships, when it's impacting perhaps on their study. Some people that have addictive personalities probably would get very addicted to video games, winning, and it's an escape from their reality, I suppose.
Games like Grand Theft Auto, you kind of kill people and drive around, stuff like that. Kind of gets your adrenaline pumping, and after when you play, you probably still got the adrenaline pumping and you might do something stupid.
You can agree or disagree. Either way, I think this is a good thing.